sniffing around.
I'm just a stunt guy!
The Fall Guy, starring Gosling and Emily Blunt, opening to a disappointing $27 million this weekend. Outside of the pandemic, that is the worst kickoff to the summer movie season since 2005. Film critic Dan Murrell hosts the weekly box office show Charts with Dan, and Dan joins us now with more. Good to see you. I'm surprised by this disappointing start to the summer, and it only seems to be getting worse because experts predict this summer's movies will be lucky to bring $3 billion, and that's $1 billion short of last year. What's going on, Dan?
Well, I know it seems like a long time since the strikes happened, but we're seeing the results of it now. Movies were pushed off the release schedule. Movies were put into creative turnaround because there were no writers to work on them. There were no actors to work on them. And we see a decreased volume, and people were already getting out of the habit of going to movies. It's just making it worse.
Did you like The Fall Guy?
I did. I didn't think it was an amazing movie, but I was surprised at how low it came in because I think it's a crowd pleaser. So I was very surprised at that number.
Okay, well, for almost a decade now, you've been putting out your predictions for the summer top 10, and you're usually pretty close to spot on. So we're relying on you to provide your top 3 from 3 to 1 for this summer of 2024. Beginning with number 3, you choose Inside Out 2. What's that about?
I think that that's a movie that adults loved. I think it's a movie that kids loved. It's one that stayed in heavy rotation. You know, I think it's even a little bit bigger than the Pixar brand. I just have confidence that people are going to want to go back to that world. And if it's as good as the first one, then it shouldn't have a problem at the box office.
All right. What about number 2? You have Deadpool and Wolverine.
If this was a PG-13 movie, it would be my number 1 pick, but I'm glad it's not because Deadpool has a brand of humor. I think if it lives up to its potential, it could easily take number 1. It's really that number 2. It's not a lack of faith in the movie. It's really more of a belief in the movie that I picked number 1. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see that one. That's for sure. You picked for number 1, Despicable Me 4.
I did. I have a personal distaste for the Minions. I can't stand them, but they are box office gold. It's just when you look at the summer movie season, it's got that prime spot right in the middle of the summer. The other movies have done great. I just think in a tough summer, that's the one that I think is going to hit all the quadrants. The parents are going to take their kids, and the kids eat this stuff up. Well,
the Minions, Dan, they are gold. You know, box
they
office
are gold for
too.
a reason.
Yep, there you go. Okay, what do you think, though, has the potential to be the biggest disappointment of the summer?
Well, I think the most impactful one would be if Inside Out 2 didn't do well because that has ramifications for Disney and Pixar. But there's a video game adaptation coming out in the late summer called Borderlands that already doesn't have a lot of good buzz. It had extensive reshoots, and if it's the kind of video game movie that disappoints gamers and also doesn't capture the non-gamer audience, I think that with all of the reshoots and all of the cost, it's got the potential to be a pretty big flop.
Is that with Kevin Hart? Is that what we're seeing there?
Kate Blanchett's in it. Kevin Hart is in it. Jack Black is in it. It's a crazy stacked cast, but it just right now does not have very good buzz.
All right. Okay, let's, shall we end on a positive note? Look into your crystal ball, please. What summer movie has the biggest potential to surprise?
There's a belief that only kids or teenagers or young adults go to the movies during the summer, but adults go too. We saw that last summer with Oppenheimer and Sound of Freedom. Mm-hmm. We've been down the road with Kevin Costner in big epic movies before that hasn't gone well, but he's putting out 2 Westerns, Horizon and American Saga Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh, wow.
If those movies hit, if they grab that Yellowstone audience, those adults that want to come to the movies, and if they're really good, I could see one or both of them being a big surprise summer box office breakout hit. Or it could go the way of some other Kevin Costner movies. We just don't know at this point.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that he's like the Minions. He's box office gold. I mean, it's Kevin Costner, right? He is. This is his moment. I feel like he has a lot of moments throughout his career, and I think this is going to be another one.
He does.
Okay, so Dan, we appreciate you. For more movie insights, reviews, and box office analysis from Dan, including his full summer predictions, you can head to Dan Murrell Movies on YouTube. Dan, that was great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Happy movie going. Alex, what's coming up next?